Huawei is one of just a small bunch of enormous name wearable creators to propose Pro-marked watches, with the first such contribution in quite a while Watch GT series showing up back in 2020. Quick forward year and a half and the most recent section, or rather passages, in the series are here to proceed, with the approach spread out by the Watch GT2 Pro, specifically in their utilization of new design style, improved by premium materials. The clearest contrast between the past Pro and this age is that there are presently two variations to pick between, offering additional decision based on what is probably now like never before previously one of Huawei's most significant buyer product classes on the worldwide stage. Design and assemble: 46mm titanium body or 43mm earthenware body. Plunge proof up to 3 ATM. Client replaceable groups. The Watch GT2 Pro arrived in a solitary 46mm packaging size. Yet with the GT3 Pro series, likewise with the standard GT3 line, you currently have the choice of two sizes to pick between. Both GT3 Pro models are a portion bigger than their vanilla partners. However, the primary differentiator isn't size, it's materials. 2020's GT2 Pro exchanged a treated steel packaging for a titanium one, and the bigger 46mm GT3 Pro follows after accordingly. As a matter of fact, the design of the 46mm model is obviously educated by its ancestor, with the fundamental distinction being the covered drags that point away strongly from the level front at around 45 deg. A sufficiently unmistakable transformation separates the 46mm GT3 Pro from the to its ancestor and most of the other smartwatches out there without feeling over-designed. While the titanium-bodied GT3 Pro is a characteristic development of the past Pro-marked Watch GT, the more modest 43mm passage is a thrilling new expansion that comes clad in a material that, with regards to the business, is saved only for the extravagance watch market, earthenware. The odd proviso to the GT3 Pro as a couple of watches is that your favored material is likewise attached to packaging size. In that capacity, for those uncertain whether the Huawei Watch GT3 Pro titanium version or the Watch GT3 Pro artistic release is the best approach, ensure you're alright with the design and material at work most importantly, prior to purchasing. There's no keeping that the two variations from getting the GT3 Pro feel a little exceptional close by. Not in the least do the two of them offer particular styling. However, the utilization of titanium and fired across the two models likewise accompanies a couple of extra advantages. These materials are especially more earnestly wearing contrasted with treated steel, hypoallergenic, consumption safe, and stunningly lightweight. In this specific occurrence, both GT3 Pros are somewhat heavier than their vanilla kin, however neither feels especially bulky or awkward to wear. Initially, the completion of the ceramic release could be confused with sparkling plastic, however flaunts an extraordinary gloss when held against the light. Also, clean clay is essentially more impervious to scratches, and scratches contrasted with plastic. While the type of the titanium release looks like a spruced-up standard 46mm GT3, the earthenware model gains a notably unique design contrasted with the 42mm GT3, dumping the bended edge cover glass for a level front joined by a particular shell-designed bezel, delivered in gold or silver, contingent upon the lash you decide on it by. That metal highlight likewise stretches out to the turning crown and button, found on the right half of the watch's body as well. Discussing lashes, there are two varieties of the ceramic version, one with a white cowhide tie, and one with a fired connection tie, donning a rich butterfly catch in gold accents. Concerning the titanium version, there are three tie choices to pick between: dark floral elastomer, dim calfskin, or a titanium interface lash. In contrast to the ceramic release, where a device is remembered for box, both the tie and the singular connections on the titanium connect band offer device-less chained, with spring-stacked pins that are designed to make the demonstration of eliminating or adding joins simpler. While it is less complex, the process is as yet precarious, with more limited nails making the process especially testing. Like the last Pro, sapphire gem protects the display, and an earthenware back additionally features across the two renditions of the GT3 Pro, with the basic equipment offering comparative strength to the standard model. Huawei has, nonetheless, overhauled the line's water obstruction, making these to some degree exceptional in the smartwatch space, by being plunge-proof up to 30 meters. Display and sound. Round AMOLED display with 326 ppi. Dynamic watch faces for day and night. Integrated microphone and speaker. Behind that stunningly strong sapphire gem lies either a 1.43 inches or 1.32 inches roundabout AMOLED display, with similar 326 ppi pixel thickness as the last couple of ages of Huawei smartwatch, as well as opponents prefer the Apple Watch. It's a magnificently splendid, vivid and reliably responsive display That is not difficult to see and comes matched with a sprinkling of customizable controls. It features a very much planned slant-to-wake arrangement naturally, as well as controls for brilliance, rest, and screen-on times. Huawei has put forth a deliberate attempt to tailor the plenty of watch faces remembered for the GT3 Pro to include devoted consistently on-display substitute that actually offer a comparative style and designed to their standard appearance, a degree of tender loving care that other smartwatch creators ought to observe. A portion of the watch faces additionally support customizable intricacies for measurements like battery duration, pulse, and climate, with the UI additionally modifying you to which watt countenances could draw more power than others, which is a little however valuable thought that, once more, would be great to have accessible unrivaled wearables. Like the GT3 line, the GT3 Pro additionally features an integrated speaker and microphone, with the previous presenting shockingly clear sound that can be heard over broad clamor, gaining it usable for hearing headway refreshes during exercises while out running, for instance, with locally available capacity working. With disconnected music playback, you can likewise play tunes through the GT3 Pro speaker, and they don't sound horrible, yet it's a long way from the best method for getting a charge out of tunes or web recordings. So Bluetooth headphones are probably the shrewd strategy. Concerning the microphone, it's fundamentally utilized for on-wrist calls, or on the other hand, in the event that you're matched to a Huawei smartphone explicitly, cooperation with the client experiences collaborator Celia. Quality is again utilitarian, and ought to possibly be utilized in the event that your phone is far off. Software and features. HarmonyOS. UI acquires firmware operating system and WatchOS. Shifted warning Speedy activity support. Running on Huawei's own HarmonyOS 2.1, the Watch GT3 Pro offers a basically indistinguishable client experience to the next GT3 watches, alongside the organization's most memorable HarmonyOS watch, the Huawei Watch 3. The GT's lines remaining underneath the Watch 3 really intends that, albeit the Pro series offers the absolute most premium equipment from Huawei's current smartwatch portfolio. Top-level features like its on-wrist app gallery application store and SM usefulness aren't essential for the situation here. Fitness and following tracks 100-plus game modes. New free jump following, ECG, and NFC are market explicit. Fitness is where the GT line puts its concentration, with a natural lineup of game-driven features as tracked down on the vanilla Watch GT3. The GT3 Pro is prepared to follow everything from your moves toward your rest, with any semblance of pulse, stress, blood oxygen, and skin temperature as well. In certain business sectors, ECG usefulness is likewise on the table, but approval from nearby clinical bodies is expected for this component to be empowered wherever the GT3 Pro has sent off. Performance and battery. Responsive client experience. Advantageous, speedy charging. Solid lifespan. Given the GT series barely lower standing contrasted with any semblance of the Watch 3, I was expecting mediocre performance from the client experience, particularly as that was what the organization's past light operating system controlled watches frequently given out. By and by, the GT3 Pro proves enjoyably smart, with straightforward UI movements no question assisting the watch with staying smooth and receptive, to some extent approaching premium smartwatch market pioneers like the Apple Watch Series 7 and Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 family. Finally, thanks for watching this video. See you again next time.